Greetings, humans. I'm Andre.
And I'm George.
And welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses. Back with Orbit Culture. Again, the best band to ever cross the windmill so far, I think. It's a debate, but definitely the best band to have been uncovered on the windmill and the most reacted to, and that shall keep happening. This title, you were gonna keep saying things. I mean, I was gonna introduce the song. It's Redfog. It's the title track from I think their last EP before Ninja, 2018 release. So the only song we checked from this one was Saw, which was our first Orbit reaction, and to this day I'm addicted to that main riff. So I'm really excited about this one, and it's a 6-minute song. It's a 6-minute song with a title that screams of industrial aesthetics and sci-fi topics. So, Redfog. That sounds intriguing. Original video will be lying down there, so be sure to check it out. Be sure to check it out if you're not already in the Orbit family and have probably jammed it a lot more than us. I'll stop talking now. Redfog. What are you doing? Oh, you're doing that! Okay. Stopped it on a bang. I like what they did with the intro a lot. It started like really fast, really galloping, really alarming, shaking. You don't know what it's gonna do, and then it just planted in a riff.
Yeah, it also, so this is the only one that we've checked out, which is from the same EP as Saw, and we definitely get a bit of that. I think these are the most hooky that we've seen so far. Saw and this one. North Star Ninja also had that really memorable chorus, but overall with the pace, this one definitely has that as well.
Yeah, and it's got the vocal line. The clean vocal line really sticks to me. And then it kind of uses the harsh vocals just here and there to throw these spikes that I really like. And also talking of spikes, just the here and there cymbal strumming, it's giving me the goosies. Like just that shiver in the moment when it hits, it's so addictive. Man, I love this band. We have to do more of them. We have to check out everything they play.
This hell is even darker, and I am only
This chair could hardly contain me. I'm shaking. Oh. Okay, this was one of my favorites.
Yeah,
I'm sure it was one of my favorites.
Okay. I kind of almost feel a little bit guilty now. I feel like I should have liked Mute the Silent just as much because the newest stuff. But this one, there's definitely something a lot more immediate about what they did with Saw. A lot more instantly accessible.
You mean with
the EP, with Redfog, the EP, I meant, yeah.
So, okay. For the first part, it was basically a really good song. It was really heavy, it was really groovy, a lot of melody, a lot of accents, a lot of details. I was really sold into it. But on that second part, it turned into a completely different kind of monster.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's exactly what I was going to comment on. I felt like, compared to the other songs we've checked out so far, the first half was probably the spaciest and steadiest they've been. So North Star Vija was also a bit more jamming, although after a few listens at that, I'm getting a lot more of the emotional package in that too. That was the only one that I could connect to this one and say it was more of a jam feel. It wasn't that intense, it was kind of spacey, it had a steady pace. Then we got to the break, and I was like, okay, this is a pattern I recognize, because they've done that in a lot of songs.
Especially in Saw. I would say it harkened back to Saw a lot, which is not surprising since it's from the same EP. And on that bridge section, like, I think it's where they shown the best just how well they know to use, like, different textures. Because at some point, I think there was almost like a techno beat in there.
Exactly, I was gonna comment on that.
That's the one thing that's gonna put me off. Well, sometimes at least. But it did not put me off. It fits so incredibly well.
I think this was probably the most effective build-up we've seen them do so far. It was probably also the longest. And coming from something that was kind of steady, and then taking that really spacey vibe, you couldn't see what it was going to slam back into, and then of course the second half it was like steady and spacey and gradual on the second part, and then polar opposite on the second, just as dense and compact and so many dynamics as possible. And I'm pretty sure that I'm already missing out on stuff that I would have wanted to comment on.
There are two more things that I want to comment on.
Bass
One,
snippets.
bass snippets. Oh yeah, it definitely showed off bass the most from all the songs that we heard as well. What I'm thinking is, he had an outfit that reminded me of Seros from the video of Martyr, particularly from Septic Flesh. Yes! And one more thing I have to say, and I have said this on the Windmill before, if you add a blast beat to a song, it gets better.
Yeah.
And I think that's the one thing we did not see from Orbit Culture so far, was a proper blast beat, and they gave it to this one, and that's just...
Yeah, so I think it's
brutal.
An honor that only Orbit is worthy of, to end their comments on a blast beat.
Yes. So, if you enjoyed this video, we really appreciate the likes and shares, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon.
Corpses out.